Good morning everyone, welcome to Jandera. I'm Garowyn and today I'm mowing. So partially what I'm doing is to make it so that we've got tracks and paths to get to places, but also making it so that I can set up new fencing for the goats. But I also wanted to check on the dam and see how it's going and have a look at what Gavin's been doing with digging some trenches and all that sort of stuff to get the water out, because we had a problem. Over here is a drainage ditch. It doesn't look very deep, but it actually is. It comes up like halfway up my shin. But I'll show you what Gavin's been doing. Oh, and I've got my safety gear on because I'm mowing. I've got to protect my ears. This whole area here actually flooded and overflowed and went into the shed, which is where we've got a lot of our gear because of the house repairs and all that sort of stuff. So the previous owners told us the only time they ever had problems with this was when the actual pipes were blocked. And the pipes were not blocked at all. So that wasn't the problem. As to what the problem was, we actually looked further down. I mean, aside from the fact that we got 90 mils of rain in 48 hours. So a fairly large amount of rain came down fairly quickly. And the ground was already wet. It was already saturated. And it just was not absorbing any more water. And part of that is a lack of organic matter in the soil, which with all this mowing is going to add a lot more organic matter into the soil, which is fantastic. But it also poses some of its own problems because the grass is just so long. I mean, look at that. It's taller than I am. And I'm not, there's a lot of areas that I'm not willing to mow just because I can't remember what's under them. So I'm going to put the goats to work in a lot of places, but I just don't have enough goats to cover it all. But as I said, this area flooded. So let's go down and have a look along this drainage ditch and see what Gavin's been up to. So I'm going to start the mower. Hope it's not too loud. So drained most of this. That's the chicken pen where the chicks were, where there was like a good 2 inches of water in there. So this all overflowed as well. So we come along here. So Gavin's been checking on that ditch. He made that deeper so that the water would come out. As you can see, there is still some water lying around. So this part is the lowest part of this section. So, but we want to actually keep this as a bit of a swampy area because it's water in the trees. So we want to keep that more as a bit of a swale, and we're going to plant some more trees along there and all that sort of thing, and we're potentially actually thinking of turning that into another dam. So yeah, so this part is a lot lower than the house, part up at the house. So come along here, you can still see water there. Over there. So this is where Gavin has started digging trenches. So, and the ground is quite hard. So these little trenches that he's got has basically made it so that the water can get away. I mean, they're not really deep, but they're enough to make it so that the water can get away and fill into the dam. And it means our drainage ditch are no longer full, which is great. Alright, now take the mower off. Sorry about that. So yes, so they're the drainage ditches and it drains beautifully into the dam. I mean, it's not real deep, but it's enough to give the water a path to go along. And you'd be amazed at how long that took to actually dig, because he's digging it by hand with a trenching shovel and a mattock. And this ground is ridiculously hard. I mean, you can see up there, it's a clay composite soil and it's just shocking. A lot of places are starting to grow, but let's go check out the plants that I planted over in the dam the other day, or the pond. I haven't got any fish in here yet, except for whatever's already in there, and I'm not sure what is in there other than turtles. I know there's turtles in there, but I've got firetail gudgeons that I've put in the aquaponics, and I've got some silver perch that I've also got in the aquaponics, which eventually I will bring some of them down. The silver perch will not breed in the dam, which is really unfortunate. So whatever I put in there is what all I'm going to get. But the firetail gudgeons, they will breed. And I want to find other fish that I can put in there that will breed, just so that I can stock this dam and start producing some food in here. So yeah, probably put in some crustaceans of some sort as well. Still investigating what I'm actually allowed to put in the pond, because the Queensland Department of Primary Industries and Fisheries is actually really strict on what you're allowed to put in dams. So yes, let's go check out the plants that I planted. Got to disengage the blades. Oh, see, the mower's not talking to me at the moment. I'll have to walk over. Come on, let's go. Not that walking over is a big drama. I think the mower just got a little bit hot. She sometimes misbehaves on me. And I was pushing it pretty hard to get over here fairly quickly. Shouldn't really drive it that hard. Not that I had the blades going. Oh dear. Anyway. That mower, size mower really isn't designed for this area. This is where Matthew's little castle was. Jonathan's has completely disappeared. Matthew's is mostly gone. Yeah, I'm actually glad that I didn't bring the mower in here, because I can't remember where the drainage ditch is there. So there's a lot of reeds growing up around the place, which is lovely to see. There's definitely life in the dam, aside from the turtles. And I'm getting lots of dragonflies everywhere. The dragonflies are lovely. There's just so much life around the place. It's just fantastic. Now, the big problem is my plants all are well and truly underwater now. So now I've got to hope that they don't die. It looks like they are actually coming back really, really nicely, which is fantastic. That one, which I'm not sure what it's called, has done beautifully the entire time. My mulberry is still alive. It's not dead, so that's a good thing. The sunbug noah, or the longevity spinach, isn't doing all that great. I picked some lovely strawberries from here the other day. Oh, and obviously missed a couple. Oh well, not to worry. Taro in there is alive. It's not doing much. But there's certainly a lot of things happening down here. It does look like I've lost my cassava. Not my cassava. I didn't have cassava down here. I had canna lily. My canna lily's gone, but that pot fell over a fairly long time ago. I'm a little bit concerned that there might be a bit of an algae bloom happening in there. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of my Brahmi is starting to come back by the looks of it. So that's really great. They've done really well the whole time. So that's really nice. But yeah, that's doing fantastically. My little, they're a lily of some, not a lily. I can't remember what they're called. But they're doing really well. They're starting to come out of the water. So last time I came down here, that was the only, that were the only things out of the water. So I was a little bit worried that I'd lost my Brahmi and lost the other stuff, but it looks like it is coming back nicely, which is fantastic. My Pella is doing well, so that's great. What else have we got over here? I can't remember. See, but there definitely seems to be something growing on the surface of the water that I'm not real happy about. I don't know what it is. Looks like my iris is okay, although it's not doing much. But that's okay. This Pella, I would say, is a dead stick, and that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I could bring down some more cuttings. I probably should, actually. There's something going on in that water. Some kind of algae bloom by the looks of it. But these are just starting to do really, really well, which I'm really excited about. This section in here is just a bog. That is just all very boggy and swampy, and yes. But there's a nice amount of reeds growing up in there. And this is actually the deepest we've had the dam since we've been on the property. You can't get through down there again, which is okay. Just got to make sure we remember not to try and get over here that way. But yeah, really, really pleased with that. That is just so pretty. Really pretty. Yeah, so that drainage ditch has still got water in it. Well, it's not a drainage ditch. Oh, it probably is. It directs the water into the dam. I don't think that's flowing at the moment. No, it's not. That's not actually flowing. That's just sitting stagnant water. Probably a lovely place for mozzies to breed. But yes, I really need some livestock. But before I get the livestock, I've got to get the fencing fixed. And that is a problem. But yes, really pleased with how some of these plants are going. Really, really pleased. They should do fantastically, hopefully. But yeah, that's just a lovely plant. It's just a lovely spot down here. Well, I suspect I'm going to have a lot of problems with mosquitoes in the not too distant future with all that water sitting around. But that's the update for today. Now I've got to work out how to get the mower back. No, it should restart again. It probably just needed to cool down. That's what happened last time. An excuse for me to hop off and have a look around. But I didn't want to walk down here with this grass so long. So now I've cut a bit of a path down here. I might get more of a chance to get down here more often and potentially plant some stuff. I probably won't. I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed about the mulberry trees' progress. Both this one and the other one that I planted. Neither of them are growing quite as quickly as I had expected them to. And they're certainly not out competing the grass. But anyway, I've still got some more to plant in the ground. So yes, that's the update on the pond. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just the reflection of the gum trees on the water. What a beautiful little piece of paradise. Dragon flying around. It's just lovely. Sorry, I was following the dragonfly. Fantastic beneficial insects. They move quickly. And I'm wanting to create a lot more of a habitat around here for insects to live in and animals to live in, and create that nice environment. So I really need to plant some more shade trees for around the dam or pond. Be really nice to plant some along that bank, but that grass is quite thick over there. Oh dear. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe I'll plant some stuff over in that little shady area over there. Oh, that bank is quite steep over there. So yes. Here are all the chickens in the background and the birds. Oh, looks like we've got some mating dragonflies there. arguing dragonflies. That's the update for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my beautiful dam. I've enjoyed being able to share it with you. And remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you've enjoyed it. And leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think is your favourite part. And if you've got any suggestions on some nice plants that might go really well in my dam, that would be lovely. You have a great day. And remember, you're either ripe and rotting or you're green and growing. You have a great day. Bless you.